E-cigarettes have been in the news a lot lately because of the health issues they're creating in young adults and in several states, including here in Texas. Some health officials are taking precautions to keep people safe. In Milwaukee, there have been 16 chemical pneumonia cases. So health department leaders are urging people to stop vaping immediately. Dr. Sharma has more on this epidemic. You know, Dr. Sharma, when these first came out, they were marketed as something that to help people stop smoking.
Yes, they are effective when it comes to nicotine replacement therapy. They are an effective form, but for adults. But their exposure to our youth and adolescent children is becoming an epidemic.
Isn't some of the problem, you would say, that it's not really regulated? We don't really know what's in those chemicals, you know, that people drop in there.
It's not. I completely agree. We need more regulations from federal agencies, and we need awareness.
What are the types of problems doctors are seeing from vaping, from these e-cigarettes?
There are so many cases, almost 200 cases across 22 states and 1 death already. Most cases are respiratory related, so it's pneumonias and respiratory failure, and like I said, 1 death.
How is this causing pneumonia? Some people may think, you know, when you think about pneumonia, you think about liquid in the lungs or, you know, buildup in the lungs. How is this creating pneumonia?
So the FDA and CDC are investigating, but what we know so far that some cases there was something called lipoid pneumonia, which is fat particles in the lung and sometimes oil particles. So what's the link here? Instead of using the nicotine, people are using THC oil, which you're not supposed to do.
Oh, interesting. So they're using these for other purposes.
Exactly. And these are the young youth adults.
Right, who are thinking that, oh, maybe it's better to
get high or, yeah,
to get high with a e-cig rather than rolling, I guess, you know. The things we talk about on midday, right? Rather than rolling the papers, they're dipping it in that thing, and it's just causing all sorts of problems.
Yes, it is.
And so, you know, I think it's interesting, in Texas, they've banned the use of tobacco. This is a new law that's going to go into effect September 1st at the age of 21, and that includes e-cigarettes. Do you think that that's a start?
It's a start, but we need way more than that, I know, because it's an epidemic. Until we have more data from CDC and FDA, I think physicians need to start talking to their young patients about e-cig use. They need to start warning against oil-based products, especially THC, and do not buy anything off the streets.
All right, perfect. Dr. Sharma, we thank you so much for stopping by today. And if you guys miss any of these great tips she's given us on both e-cigarettes and sunscreen, we're going to upload both of these interviews onto KVUE.com right after the newscast. We'll be right back.